Welcome to this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck. Bridgewater police are investigating a hostage situation that actually turned out to be a hoax. The details are still coming in, but according to the Brockton Enterprise, this all started at 3:55 Tuesday morning at Aldrich Place here in Bridgewater, when police were given an ultimatum to deliver $10,000 in 10 minutes or 8 hostages would die. Police received another phone call from a woman who actually lived at the home police were staging outside of for this ordeal. They told the woman to meet officers at the door, and at that point police instructed the family to exit the home one by one. The original caller of this hoax called police again, admitting that this was a prank and he was calling from Ukraine. Police Chief Chris Del Monte told the Enterprise in a written statement that this situation involves a juvenile and that the matter is under investigation. If any new details are released, we'll bring them to you later on this week. Turning to other news, a local business is looking to open again after closing years ago. Skip's Liquors closed down about 5 years ago due to a change in ownership and eventually a reconstruction project. There have been numerous meetings at the council level to talk about the liquor store on Plymouth Street, including possibly revoking their license to sell alcohol here in town. The owner was at the council meeting on August 7th looking to hold on to his license and open up his store later on this month.
It takes probably about a week of process, which I wanted to complete or start at least, and start scheduling delivery by Monday. But if you wanted to wait, council wants to wait till the final occupancy permit, that is fine, but from that point it will be a week.
The council looked at photos of the reconstruction project and questioned whether it was possible to open in a week, and looked at this as potentially trying to buy more time for the owner.
I just don't understand how time works in this world of Skip's Liquors right now, because we were told a certain day and then it moves, and then we're told a certain day and it moves, and then just tonight we're told a certain day and then it's going to move again because it takes a week to get an order in and to get things going. So I'm just very concerned about the time frames that we're hearing, and I'm color me not convinced that that this will be done by the end of the week.
I understand that we want to retain the condition that the building be done before we issue the license, but I think, especially in light of the fact that there are other holders of liquor licenses in town who have also been in violation of the state liquor law. There's a holder of a license right in the center of town who's had a license for more than 10 years with a vacant building. So I'm afraid we've been maintaining a double standard here.
At the end of the hearing, the council voted to issue a warning to Skip's Liquors, which is expected to open within the next couple of weeks. The Massachusetts state primary is less than a month away, and BTV had a candidate challenging Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker for the GOP nomination here in studio. Scott Lively was a guest on a news show here on BTV called Bridgewater Briefs, hosted by former town councilor John Norris. Lively introduced himself to the people of town, trying to differentiate himself from his own party's nominee, who is also the incumbent.
The current governor is engaging in jackhammering the Bill of Rights, the Second Amendment, the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and frankly, somebody has to step up. And I'm a constitutional law attorney and a pastor, and I know what it takes to be able to restore conservative values, and that's what I want to do.
You can watch the complete program on Channel 9 and anywhere, anytime online at btvaccess.com. Turning to weather with Jeff Fowler, and the heat may have taken a bit of a break, but we still have a lot of humidity to deal with along with warm temperatures, and that's going to cause some foggy mornings.
Well, yesterday, dense fog out there. This morning it was kind of stubborn as that warm front was moving through the area. That has now made its way up towards the New Hampshire border. We are left in the warm sector, and it's kind of steamy out there on this Tuesday afternoon. We have two weather systems on the map we're looking at. One is here in the central part of the country. That's going to be our weather by the time we get towards Friday afternoon. But it's this system that is right across New York, Pennsylvania. It's been with us now for the last several days, and it's been giving us quite a bit of rainfall. Right now, the heaviest rainfall seems to be over Pennsylvania and New York, but we've had some renegade showers and storms that have been making their way across the region. We had some downpours in Bridgewater earlier. We now have a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Worcester County. That looks like it'll make its way up towards New Hampshire, but we'll have more showers and storms developing this afternoon, and they could very well move across our area, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now, tomorrow, this storm's going to start to slip off the coastline. A lot of that warmer, humid air will be kicked off for a little while. We'll still have some showers back here, some gray skies. That'll be with us at least for the first half of the day. There's another front that's going to be approaching our area, but it kind of falls apart across most of New England by the time we get to Thursday. The steadier rain now shifts its focus back towards the Ohio Valley with a new storm system that's forming. So by Friday, that is now on the map. with a warm front that's going to be making its way towards our region. We will have steady showers and thunderstorms developing, and those will be moving through, I think, second half of Friday and at least through the first half of Saturday. This may clear out by Saturday afternoon. That's what we're hoping for. We'll keep an eye on that, but you know how it's been the last few weeks. Saturday's been more on the wetter side for the weekend. Sunday looks like a much better day. So tonight we'll have some showers and storms around here and there. Temperatures generally in the upper 60s for the most part, but down southeastern Mass, right around Bridgewater towards the Cape, we'll actually have lows right around the low 70s. This will be the warm spot for the night. Now tomorrow, as this storm system moves off the coast, there could be a few showers around early, but eventually skies will brighten and things are going to heat up here. I think we'll be back in the lower 90s, so it should be a decent day. If you want to head to the beach, I think it'll be pretty good. Again, you got to have patience in the morning, the low clouds, the drizzle, the fog, maybe some showers, but then once it clears out, we'll have a west wind taking over right around 5 miles per hour. That's a land breeze, so temperatures will be up in the mid to upper 70s. You've got a high tide around 2:25 in the afternoon. Do bring the sunscreen, as our sunburn index will be on the high side. All right, Music Alley on Thursday. This week we have Jamie Lapine in the Jazz Revival, and we should have some decent conditions out there with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. I'm hesitant not to put a couple of showers on the forecast just because the way our summer's been, but right now the models seem very consistent in advertising a dry day for Thursday. Then we get back into those showers and storms Friday afternoon, should last into the first part of Saturday, but Sunday, as you can see, is the pick of the weekend with sunshine and temperatures in the low 80s.
Thanks, Jeff. Sports practices for schools are just around the corner, and with these hot temperatures, these workouts mean you'll most likely turn to sports drinks, but are they healthy for younger kids or even necessary? Doctors point out research that shows sports drinks are still a popular choice among teens.
What is happening is that sports drink consumption is decreasing overall. However, the kids who probably need the sports drinks the least are still consuming them regularly.
This study looked at surveys of high school students and found that consumption of sports drinks is especially high among not just athletic teens, but sedentary teens as well. Diana Schnee is a registered dietitian at the Cleveland Clinic Children's Hospital, and although she didn't take part in the study, she says that families often think that sports drinks are a healthy alternative to soda. However, that is not the case. While 1 can of soda can contain about 40 grams of sugar, a sports drink can contain about 36 grams. Although parents may think that their children may need the extra carbohydrates and electrolytes during their exercise, that's actually just a myth. It's important to remember that adults lose electrolytes more quickly than children, so children typically don't need more than water to stay hydrated. Some sports drinks may be marketed as having 0 calories, but they aren't a better choice because even with 0 calories, sports drinks still have artificial sweeteners, which are not a healthy option for children.
Treat a sports drink like you would a can of soda or even a glass of juice, which we regularly talk to families about is not necessarily healthier, although it might have some added vitamins and minerals that some other products don't have. It's still basically liquid sugar, and children, especially those who are sedentary, do not need additional sugar-sweetened beverages.
If a child is doing intense exercise for more than an hour, then they might need extra sources of carbs, but that can be fixed through eating fresh or dried fruit over sugar-sweetened sports drinks. Thanks for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck.